This is Derek Yon, owner of DerekYon.com.
And SirJarod.
Any content found on this podcast is the opinions of us, Derek Yon,
And SirJarod. And if you don't like it, you have the right to fuck off.
but by all means, continue listening.
We're sure glad you're here.
Welcome to Derek Yon Presents.
I'm not afraid.
Thank you for listening to the Derek Yon Presents Show program podcast for listening live from some type of basement in Louis, Ohio. It didn't work out. I'm fine with it.
So maybe that's not the best idea.
I don't care.
It's a work in progress.
I can't keep a straight face this shit. Okay. That was it.
That's the intro. 3/4 the way into the show,
that's
everybody.
Fun. That's fun. How much time we got left for actual show?
We have done 34 minutes already.
That's fine.
Yeah, so we're doing good.
Hey, no, I like that we're talking about toaster ovens and toasters and microwaves. I feel like that's hot.
It's hot pod.
That's a hot pod.
Hot pod kit.
I think I've heard the topic brought up on another podcast, but I think they were talking about how much they like microwaves, though.
Microwaves suck balls.
Disagrees.
I like microwaves.
Okay, my grandparents.
I don't like cooking really into them anymore, but I like get water hot.
Yeah, I'll boil some water in there.
That's about it.
For
Come on,
some
baby,
tea.
make it hot.
Boil that water. No,
or if I'm in a hurry.
Okay, but here's the thing, though. You can totally boil water in a hurry if you make it like tea water, like that. I use that tea kettle quite a bit that Katy left in my house, and dude, awesome. I made cup of noodles with that bitch.
Oh, nice.
And it just what's it take? A couple minutes?
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Not really any longer than what it takes to make it in the microwave. So I don't know. I'll say this for the microwave though. My grandparents had one that was like older than me until I was like 15 years old. And then once that old ass microwave broke, they went through like 10 in a year.
Yeah.
Whoa, no way.
A lot.
I still have a microwave that's older than me.
Some crazy
it's giant.
shit. Yeah. So like those people who were like, they don't make them like they used to.
It's
not
true.
lying.
Totally mean that. Yeah.
I got my parents one for Christmas one year when I was like in high school because theirs was super mega old, and my mom had this little coffee pot that you made your coffee in the microwave, and I wasn't even like thinking about it, but it didn't fit in the new microwave that I got.
Oh.
Like it was so much smaller, and I was like, that's just kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like, why is it that much smaller?
Well, and it's just like an old like washer and dryer. I would rather use an old washer and dryer than a new one any day.
Mine, oh my god, dude, you gotta hear mine before you leave. It goes.
Oh god.
Okay, but before that went to you though, you had those ones upstairs though that comparatively sucked balls.
Oh man,
compared to
the heating element was out in the dryer, so you'd dry it for 4 hours and come back. You're like, still damp.
I feel like even when it was working though, it didn't work.
Yeah,
as
they
good
kind of
as
sucked.
Those were like brand new.
Yeah, I swear to God, the newer they get, the
Spanking.
shittier they are,
Yeah.
and the more time they spend in the fucking shop,
and the less you
whatever.
can fix them yourself.
Yes, where you have to be like boop, 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 beep.
Yeah.
You
can't just Google that shit.
No,
you probably can though. You probably can.
You
just
could, but
Google
it's
it.
even though,
Well,
and then you pull the thing open, you're like, the fuck is this? We're gonna go to the moon or dry some clothes?
Well, yeah, the older ones though were also designed like, oh, I'll just get out the old toolkit and I'll just fix it myself. While these ones are like, no, we kind of want you to call us so you can pay us to come fix it.
No, it's like those stupid...
So half these wires are not connected to anything.
Oh god.
No, it's like those stupid fucking... Like, I feel like they, like, invent these things, like, to where you know you have to buy, like, whatever they're selling to fix it. Like, they'll be like, hey, well, here's this brand new bicycle that you got. And you're like, oh, okay, cool. Oh, I need to raise the seat. Oh, hey, here's this new wrench like thing that we invented for your bicycle.
It's a like a pentagon with a star shape in the middle, and then it's got like 26-sided die.
You got to
you have to roll.
You have to open the key from the mummy.
Yeah, the stars have to align with fucking Venus.
you have to use Hellboy's like fist to turn it. Bullshit. I got like at work we'll be like doing something and I'm like, oh, I just gotta turn like this nut or whatever, and and then I look at it and I'm like, what the fuck? What shape is that's not even an Allen wrench? What is this?
Yeah. Is that a square?
actually it usually goes like this. What the hell? Is that an Allen wrench? Who the hell owns an Allen? Oh wait. Oh, what the hell? I can't even, like, I'll find it, like, it'll be like, I'll think it's an Allen wrench. I'm like, God damn it, now I gotta go buy an Allen wrench.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, good, it's not even something I sell in this store.
Of course, yeah. Like, oh, shit, look, an octopus, like, fucking tentacles.
You gotta save.
It's a pentagram.
Like, every Walmart furniture that you buy comes with a free, spindly, awful Allen wrench, though. You just gotta save those.
There's a whole
I have, like,
pile
9 different ones.
There's a whole pile of those in my shop, too.
I always feel like if they don't come with a shitty Allen wrench, they'll come with like a really like just shitty little tool, and you're like,
what?
Fuck?
And it breaks halfway through when you're using it.
So you'll throw it away though, and then the item that you bought like is broken. You're like, oh, I just gotta fix it. Oh, where the fuck was that shitty Allen wrench that was shaped like a crux?
Yeah. If you don't remember, my bed is being held up by an
So his bed is being held up by the Allen wrench that they sent to build his bed.
Jam it down
they didn't send like one of the little pieces that hold it up. I'm just like, where's my Allen wrench? That's about the same size.
that sucks. Like, okay, it's like you have
Put
to
a little
send
piece of
5.
duct tape over it. You'll be fine.
You have to send me 5 little metal things. Yeah, I'll send them 4.
Yeah, we'll send you 4.
We'll drill 6 holes and give you 2.5 things to put in there.
And
I don't have enough.
Yeah,
they sent 2 of the boards that weren't even the correct size boards, so those are screwed into the wood. They gave me a handful of screws for some reason, and it only needed 3, so I'm just like,
It probably is better. It honestly probably is better.
I'm way stronger.
And, okay.
Oh my God.
So Jared, he had to African American engineer it a bit. a little bit.
Just a hint.
But okay, so yeah, they sent him this wood that's supposed to. Okay, so it's a bed.
Like this kind of shit.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so you know.
Like,
okay, so the bed that he's got, it's like the one that has like slats across. You know, so that you set your bed on top of this bed frame, basically. So they sent him like all these like this wood that's supposed to go across. But the wood that they sent him like
that, yeah.
Yeah. So like 2 of the boards, like 2 of the things.
Yeah.
2 of the boards they send him just don't even go across.
Yeah, they're not even the exact size. Yeah, they don't even reach. Like they're
going in the shop. They're like,
they reach to just the ends, to just the ends, like about an inch over. Yeah, so that just got screwed into the wood below it.
It literally looks. I think this happened to them too, or maybe this, or perhaps. Well, no, that worked out good.
Yeah.
Maybe this one.
IKEA sucks balls, though.
I know they're so goddamn cheap. It's so cheaply made. It's great.
So many people use it too. Whatever it is. Whatever you want to do.
Whatever you want to do.
Whatever. No, it seems really sturdy though. I mean,
it is. Now that I've got, I've got dressers holding it up.
This is what I would imagine. Like just.
That would last.
This would be
that would last
1 minute.
That I would as soon as I like put my hand on it would just go.
As soon as I put my one foot on the bottom rung of that to climb it,
Crunch.
this whole house would.
This child's just like non-existent.
That kid's dead. Trying to make it up the ladder and the wood's cracking, folding in onto itself.
Man, bunk beds are a death trap.
Dude, the one that we had when I was little was like solid metal.
Yeah.
I'm like,
same
do they
here.
still make those?
No, because
think so.
I have battle wounds from falling off that fucking thing.
No, they don't still make those. They make them with like wood slats now. That aren't even the right size.
Particle board. Just bunk beds.
My favorite thing about setting that bed up at Jared's house is that he's like, I'll just stick a fucking Allen wrench in it. Or he's like, I'll just shove an Allen wrench in it.
No,
the best fix ever.
Yeah, the great thing is now is that you're putting your child's life into precarious things like this. Just like, that's fine, no big deal. We're gonna suspend this for 7 feet off the ground. Nothing could go wrong.
Okay, well,
Go to sleep,
I
honey.
think the funniest thing about the situation though was that he bought the bed, and if I was in IKEA and it was like, oh look, like they have this box spring, the first thing that would go through my mind is like, I just don't think my body weight is going to work laying across a bunch of fucking boards.
Yeah.
There's like no middle support.
Yeah.
But
There's like nothing supporting this.
But I already knew this
You
in
already
advance.
knew that, yeah.
I was like, okay, well, I've got this old dresser that has these dresser drawers. I'm just going to rip the front panels off and use the box as extra support for this shitty wood.
He totally did,
because I know it'll explode.
Engineered it.
It'll explode under my weight. So I saved the thing.
He's building this thing. Well, first off, he shows me what it is. Like he like pulls out,
and I'm instantly like, I've got it.
And I go, I'm like, I don't like, I don't want to like,
look up wood bed base.
I don't bed base. I
Take
like,
it to the base.
without even hesitating though. I'm like, oh man, I don't know if that would hold me, man.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that'll hold anyone. Because it really doesn't look like it would. But once you told me you were doing it, I was totally behind it. I was supportive of the idea. But it was just funny because if I saw the wood
base bed,
those slats,
put bed,
I never would have even. I was like, no, like that would have killed. I would have killed.
Yeah. No, the one on the picture on the bottom,
Right here?
right there.
This one?
Yep. That is pretty much what it is.
Pretty much it. Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Like, I knew that would shatter.
Yeah.
It would explode like Superman going through a building.
My favorite thing about it is who designed that.
Yeah.
Whose design was that?
It's IKEA?
Yeah, who
What?
needs to
Yeah.
put weight in the
They're
who's gonna put weight
designing
in the
things for
middle?
like Swedes.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Which I assume are all hipsters.
No, even still, who is the engineer that thought that would be an okay idea ever?
To just have
we're
it
gonna put
levitate.
some wood across this frame, and we'll just
This'll be fine.
Three boards will hold
It'll
someone,
be
right?
fine, right?
we'll just not laugh when they call and say that it was broken. We'll just hold that back.
We'll just say, "Oh, well, sure, we give this to you for a very good price."
Yeah.
It's probably why it's so cheap.
I just
Probably.
don't even. I don't know. I have bad luck with chairs and beds though. I've been fat my whole life, so I've never just.
I
Had
just
good
don't
luck.
like. I would have went metal, but I hate metal because I roll around a lot in my bed, and so I just don't want to hear.
Essentially the same design and materials that went into building Jared's bed also go into building like wooden pallets that you would find at a grocery store.
Right.
Yeah.
Which would probably be
Which is
more
just
sturdy.
Which is just a board, and then they just go.
If you just took like 6 pallets and
Done.
nailed them all together with a 2x4.
Okay. But the main difference is though is that Jared's bed won't cut him open like a rusty can. I don't think I've never handled a pallet at work and then afterwards been real happy with my experience. I've never like stacked a bunch of pallets on top of each other and been like, oh, that ended without me not.
Do you ever F5? Do you ever F5 wood pallets?
Oh, I just throw them on the ground.
I F5 wood pallets. I do wrestling moves to them. Pick them up over my head and I'm just like.
My favorite thing is like I'll tell somebody at work like my back hurts.
Oh, those are the worst. Those are sliver. The blue ones. The blue one that is spot on.
Those are
the heaviest.
Yeah, they're good. Those are good pallets.
These guys,
they are so sturdy, but they are.
That is a good pallet.
They're heavy as shit.
If they are wet, because I deal with produce, so they get really wet and they get they get really heavy.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. They're just heavy in general too. Also, but like okay, so like when I throw them down, I just throw them down, so it always makes like this loud like wood slapping, like
it sounds like a gunshot.
Pants shittingly loud. Like slam, and then everyone at work was like, God, bust my eardrums. And I'm like, okay, go stack pallets, and you sack of shit. Like, don't make me do the work if you don't want to hear.
Did you stack them like this?
No, that's Jared's bed. That's what he sleeps on.
That's what happened afterwards.
That's where we found the materials.
You're just like, I sure wish this wasn't scraping my face open.
No, that's the main difference though, is that Jared's bed won't impale him, because whenever I'm done stacking pallets, I'm like, oh cool, now I just need to go find some Neosporin, rubbing alcohol, and tweezers to get all
and
the
the tetanus shot.
I've never like done it and then been like real happy with my experience though. It's just never been a thing. I've never been like, oh, that went really well. God, I think I'm gonna go have some coffee and just reflect on my day.
How fun that was.
Also, it took me till like I started working in grocery when I was 17 years old.
You should stack them like this.
And it took me till I was like 26 years old before I realized that I should be standing like on the support beams that are like in the middle and on the sides of pallets
instead of in the center of it.
So I would like stand like where there's no support. It would just be like crack, and everyone would just be staring at me at work, and I'm like, I'm heavy. I'm real heavy.
You could stack them like this.
Yeah,
what the hell?
Like a sliver.
I've had this is weird. I've had nightmares about okay, you know, like when you're driving past a mill,
yes,
and you see like all those like downed trees like in stacks that are like a building high. I've had like nightmares where I'm like rolling around on those, and I'm just full of like slivers.
Oh, that's terrifying right there.
Here's your guys' worst nightmare. A fucking house built out of pallets.
Oh my god.
I made a fort out of pallets before.
This one looks cool.
Yeah,
I think this one looks good.
These kids came to my old job to get pallets, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna, we want to burn them like in a bonfire. And I'm like, you do know those are gonna like burn in like a minute, right? Yeah. Like they're not gonna provide any heat,
and they're gonna cause fires.
Not only are they not gonna provide any heat source for you, but they're also going to catch everywhere around. They're gonna go
up.
Fire.
Yeah. They're gonna go up like just pouring gasoline on the beach.
Yeah, because they're made of like plywood too. So it's like, the wood like it's like kind of packed together, but not really. That's why they're like splinter machines. You touch them like when they started making pallets, like whatever like person was like, he's like, this is a splinter machine. So you like burn them, and then like whatever like fucking willy-nilly loosely fit packing they have to each board to those just does this when it's on fire. So then you do that when you're like out past Asotin, and then all of a sudden you hear Asotin's on fire. Like the whole town's on fire.
That's what happened.
And yeah, because they're death traps. They're meant to put groceries on, and no one should ever use a pallet for anything else.
Well, this person used them for a hardwood floor.
Oh, your feet for
they put like a
sanded over
lacquer or something over the top.
Oh, but you know what though? I've gotten a huge splint. Like I lived in this old house that had like hardwood floors, but it was like an old house,
shitty old hardwood.
And and it like splintered off into my foot. It's like fucking like through the bottom of my skin. Shut up! I'm not even kidding. Like, it went like between toes. And then just like fucking splinter in through the bottom of my foot.
I want to cry. I really want to cry.
Sounds awful.
And then I seriously, I wept. I wept a lot.
I would have.
Funny thing.
I was just told to take the foot.
I was
The foot's gone. Just take the foot.
Kid. I was a grown man. I was a grown man when this happened. And I was at the hospital and I had no health insurance, right?
God, that makes me feel
And I'm
I have
like,
to go back to work.
please
Quit
just
looking
take
at
my
that.
like, please take my splinters out of my foot. My splinter, one splinter. And they're like, how did you get this? And I was like, I was walking on my pallet hardwood floor. I walked down my hardwood floor. Dude, the floor at the Rollerway is the equivalency of like 70 29-year-old pallet.
Oh, put a pallet on wheels. That will work too.
Oh, no, he's safe.
That looks
No,
horrible.
okay, no. Here's my impersonation of going skating at the Rollerway.
It's like
I'm blue, I'm on Don't you know, right? Like, okay, hey, let's go skating. Hey, it's 2013. Let's go skating at the Rollaway. A little bit of Monica in my life. Yeah.
Oh, cool!
time
It's still
for the
2000
slow
here.
dance, guys.
Let's go, let's go hold hands. That being said,
Yeah,
that being said, my
the limbo.
26th birthday, I think, 26th or 27th birthday, we all went to the Rollerway, and we were like the only ones there
Yeah.
because no one else goes there. It was fun.
No.
It was fun. It was kind of fun.
Yeah,
No,
they
it
don't.
doesn't.
You know they should do
You
there,
know what
though?
you should do? Just go to the hockey rink
I would
Yeah.
like to do that too. That's
Yeah.
next time.
and
You know,
shatter your ankle.
No, ice skating is from what I hear is so much easier than like roller skating.
Because
Yeah.
it's
I think because
I always thought rollerblading was easier than roller skating.
I think
you're on
there's-
like a
I think there's a lot of
line.
logic to that, and I think it's because roller skates are basically set up the way no human being is ever meant to travel ever.
Right.
You have four wheels on the bottom of one foot that are all parallel to each other.
so you can
the
stand.
same width of your foot.
Or
so
wider.
so that if you move any way to the side, your ankle
You're
just
dead.
simply just goes snaps at one point. So you just snappy. And then my favorite thing about, I think this is like the biggest oxymoron, maybe that's the term I'm looking for, was when we'd go to like the Rollaway when we were kids. I don't know if you went to the Rollaway a lot when you were a kid.
On dollar skate night.
I so did,
Yeah,
though.
Thursdays or
And,
whatever the fuck.
Now, when I was a kid, the Rollaway was a place that your parents dropped you off on, so you could not like do good with girls.
Right. Yes. And the Rollerway is
Like every
yeah.
Friday, like that was what happened.
Yeah,
Like,
and-
all right, like, hey mom, we're still going. Like, we still want to go to the Rollaway. And I, by the way, I cannot skate and have not ever been
skating
able to
rink.
skate.
And by the way,
ever.
by skating we mean roller
Yeah,
skates, not
roller
like
skating,
not
yeah.
like an ice skating
Yeah,
rink.
By
roller
roller
skating.
skating, you mean getting skates and standing
play-
in the back playing arcade games.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
Specifically, Ninja Turtles arcade game.
Yeah.
One game I
Off
played.
road.
Oh yeah, off road was there too. That's right.
Which is okay. One time I was playing off road. By the way, off road has a pedal to use with
Yeah.
your foot.
And the
Took
actual
off my skates. I took off my skates to play the game, and I got yelled at for not having my skates on.
yeah.
Which is weird.
Which is weird because how am I supposed to play this game? With
You hit the pedal with your one skate
Yeah,
foot,
you-
your other skate foot just goes out from under you and you
I
die.
I always kind of felt like if I went to hell, like that's what was going to happen. So there are going to be arcade games that like are so reliant on you using your feet, but like you had to wear roller skates too.
roller skates that had like fucking razor blades inside them.
Also,
Don't
and then
fall down!
The other half of hell would be trying to go to concession stand and then skate to the shitty plastic McDonald's table. While
With your food, with
while
your skates.
holding my pretzel with hot magma cheese.
Molten hot, and you're trying not to knock out your two front teeth.
Also, while still trying to look cool,
Right.
and conceal
In front of
my
the ladies.
extremely awkward 12-year-old boner.
Yeah. Oh, good. I'm glad I have these fucking
Also-
sweatpants on.
Also, I've been
Yeah.
going to the Rollaway for 6 years, and I've never gotten good at this. The fuck? Like every weekend for like 6 years, and I have not gotten
Dude, the
it.
last time that I went roller skating was like one of my friends had like her 12th or 13th birthday at the roller rink. and a 6-year-old offered to help me. I was that person that's like skating along the wall, like trying to Spider-Man my way.
I've never been that
I'm that guy. And this little like 6-year-old buzzes up next to me. Do you need help?
Yes,
like,
fuck you. Bam!
Like, no.
Beautiful.
Damn it. And get like halfway
time-
across and get stranded and just die. Just give up and die.
Every time I've ever been to the Rollerway was your brother's going with you to the Rollerway, Dion. Yeah, bro, take me and we can hang out. All right, bro. Later. And then I'm like, bro, where are you at, bro? Awkwardly like, bro,
Somebody help!
Where are you at, D? Oh, you're out making out backwards skating with some chick. Awesome. Hey, bro.
I haven't even.
Oh, this is couple skate. What are you doing out there? I'm skating. Fall over because people run into me and then crawl to the doorway.
This is couple skating. What are you doing out here? I've spent 7.
I'm stuck out here!
That's what I was going. This is couple skating. What are you doing here? It's cost. I've spent 4 songs trying to get off the floor.
I actually anticipated the couple skate, and I was clear the fuck away! I'm so scared, and I'm so hot, I'm hungry, and my ankles fucking hurt! I hate this!
It was so irritating because they always do it like, all right, everyone, free skate. And as soon as you got there, couple skate again. How do I get back? How do I get back? Help me.
I'm past the point of no return. I can't get back to the gate. Let me back in.
Can we
I gotta
take
go around the horn.
You
field
awkwardly
trip?
going with your licorice rope that's 3 feet long, like, oh,
Field trip. Time spent poorly. Field trip.
Yeah.
Live
Yeah.
pod from the Rollerway.
The other really funny
As you
part,
hear the Zune hit the ground and like,
the other so cruel part of the Rollerway was the fact that like 35% of it is a counter that you could hold on to not die. But once you get around the side,
There's
it's
nothing.
Just a wall.
Yeah.
and it's
like, how
carpet.
do I-
And I swear to God.
And it's carpet, and you got carpet burns all over your arm.
Well, and not only that, but so many people have fallen down and just smeared against it. Not only is it not a perfect 90-degree angle, it's actually angled like inward a little bit. So you're like, help, 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 oh fuck! But there's so many rug burns that's gone on over time that it's like fucking butter.
There's like
so many
layers of human
because so many
flesh.
people wreck at that location.
Yes.
I guess over in that corner, the floor
They have
is
to, like, rebuild
shattered
it, yeah.
because of people's skates slamming
Flying
it
up
and
and
chipping it out.
smacking down, yeah.
Just chipping it out so
They
bad.
have to rebuild it like twice a year.
But they don't. But
Like, good luck.
So it is hell. Like the Rollerway totally is hell. Then.
Oh,
That's
definitely.
the perfect description.
Skating. Why?
Okay, but what I like is I take pleasure in the fact that it's so horrible.
Yeah.
Because,
When have you
because
ever-
I'm not the only one that also hates it, so I know that I can have conversations like this where we can talk about how miserable it is. My favorite thing about going the Rollerway is when you're skating and you're doing all the stuff that we're talking about, and it's so miserable, and then you look around and there are like little 3 or 4-year-old children that are skating.
Yeah.
So
They're like
good!
out skating you.
Because they are like light and easy on their feet. But what?
And they're fearless. They're children. They don't. I'm like scared of falling on my ass in front of people or in general. And they're just like, wee.
When have you ever looked at anybody skating and went, "Wow, that's awesome and cool"? Never.
No.
Whenever you see on the X Games, like they have the rollerblading dudes, you're like, when are they gonna fall? Because that's what they are going to
That's
do.
what they're bred for.
Jared and I used to go to the skate park all the time with our buddy Patrick.
And you wanted him to go skate because you were hoping so bad that he'd eat it.
No, I was okay with Patrick skating.
I wanted to watch him eat it.
I wanted to watch Patrick do good, but I was always really okay with watching the rollerbladers break ankles.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. We need to go take pictures of our roller rink because every single one that I bring up is like nice looking,
really nice. Yeah.
So imagine, okay, so
like
everybody imagine, if you will, 6 pillars down the center, lower lighting,
design,
and all of this niceness.
Just
Age this
shitty.
about 50 years without updating it or buffing it once.
You see
And
that
it's blue.
sheen? You see that sheen on there? That's not on our rollaway floor.
No. And our rollaway floor is blue.
No, and it sounds like this.
Yeah.
It's like riding over
Yeah.
train tracks for the whole time you're there.
It's awful.
I swear to God, in order to
Maybe if I type in shitty.
maybe they throw a loop. Oh my God.
There's probably a picture of our roller.
You know what I
There's
would
gotta
do? You know what I would do if I owned the rollaway? I would I would call it an obstacle course, and I would just take a handful of gravel and throw it in.
So it's kind of like, ours is kind of like this.
It'd be like, it would be like mine would be like a I'd be like, okay, like this is the expert skating session, and then I would just throw a handful of gravel in.
And a couple thumbtacks, some marbles.
Because if you hit like one piece of gravel, you're just gonna
you're
die.
toast.
Dead,
You're
yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
Do you remember also at the rollaway they would have like the games too,
The roll that giant die
the limbo,
and the limbo.
or the thing where they had
and they always had the one girl that you wanted to bone because she could like fold her legs behind the back of her head.
Oh
while
yes,
going
while still going.
By the
Yes.
way, you're
Yeah.
12 at this point.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They also so they had this game at the rollaway, and it was like
She's doing it right.
yeah. Okay,
That's
so,
our roll. That's the skank that wants to give you a blowjob in the back.
Yeah, well, not me
No.
specifically
No.
because I never was blessed with that.
Yeah, me either.
But I did get a handy at one of the Austin Powers movies though.
Ooh.
Before I even got a kiss,
Ooh.
it was awkward. Anywho,
Well.
It was awkward
At the
because
ro-
it was me. Hey Derek, this movie's really
at the
weird, isn't
rollaway,
it?
the
Now
best
it is.
thing I got good at the rollaway was eating my food though, and eating my feelings. And that's made me into the fine gentleman that you see before you.
Explains a little.
It really does.
A little bit.
Even now, I feel like eating my feelings.
Yeah. See? Ours kind of looks like this if you put pillars down the
And
middle
make
of
it a million times smaller.
and shittier. A milli. Yeah.
I don't know why
Ooh,
I went.
Oh, the boxes. That looks
So
good.
often.
Yeah, that looks good.
Because another place that I spent, I would say a majority of my youth was the Valley Boys and Girls Club.
Oh, this kind of looks like ours. With this is where you'd put your skates on over here.
Yeah, okay.
And then here's the point of no return about right here.
Yeah.
And then the high wall.
It just needs the pillars.
It just needs pillars where these fucking nice lights are.
dangerous
And then you
pillars.
Oh, yeah.
and you got to make the rink 20 by like 10.
Yeah, yeah. It was small. It was small. Out
And you
there.
got to throw a handful of gravel.
And it was a handful of gravel out there.
Also, you need to have a little wrecked body children obstacle.
It isn't even
course.
gravel. You just got to have someone go out there with a mallet and just start smashing random spots.
that actually
of the
kinda-
A
floor.
mallet and a pick.
Yeah,
I swear they have a exposition before every skating session.
Instead of green and orange, if this was cream with orange accent, this would be our concession stand with about 48 times shittier.
Like those plastic old McDonald's tables.
Yeah.
It was like a
brown,
rink built
orange,
in
yeah.
the 60s when everyone was like, disco's awesome.
Yeah.
And then no one took care of it from then on.
Yeah. It's literally not been updated since 1972.
True. And the proof of that is the fact that it's on Idaho Street.
Also, proof of that, one of the dead rats in the back has an afro, so it was the thing to
Yes.
do.
But you know what I mean, though?
Yes.
They would... Okay, I'm saying if they were 2013, they were going to build a skating rink, that would... I would bet that Idaho Street might be the last place...
Yeah.
Besides a prison.
That place is the ghetto.
Where there's just
Or
passed
North
out,
Lewiston.
Yes.
drunk indigenous people.
I don't think people go to the
There you
Rollerway
are at
anymore,
the
though, do they?
right.
Yes.
Let's have my birthday party there this year.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I had a blast at mine.
What
It
we
was
should do
fun.
is we should do a podcast there, though.
Okay.
So we can all come back and
And then when they yell at
gladly
me,
shatter our
me
ankles.
for playing Ninja Turtles without my skates on, I'll tell them to kindly fuck off. I'm a grown man.
I'll do what I want. I'm a grown-ass man.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we can ask him to play Gangnam Style like 48 times in a row. Just like, no, again, no.
I don't need the regular
One
skates.
more,
I need
one
your
more.
guys' speed.
I need the speed skates, okay?
They don't have Gangnam Style. They have the Macarena.
Oh, right. Because they're...
You might be able to get like Live in La Vida Loca.
Oh, that's true. Because, yeah, that was still popular to go there in 2000, so they probably...
A little bit of Monica on my
last update was probably like 2000.
I doubt it was even that.
You know what? You'd better get me the speed skates because I'm gonna be so lightning fast.
Because it's gonna play for couple skate. It's gonna play that song from Dirty Dancing
Ugh.
over and over and
Hungry
over.
Eyes?
Yep.
Hungry eyes. For couples skate, I would request like an Aaron Neville song.
Dude, Truly Madly Deeply.
Ooh, they definitely
nice.
have that. They definitely
Totes.
has that.
Mm-hmm. Every time. Of.
I find that every girl that went to the Rollerway that I like had a crush on has now like ruined
Has
her life.
35 kids and they're all
Yeah, like none of those girls that went to the Rollerway, we'll call them loose women, even though they were 12-year-old girls. Yeah. I feel like none of them have done well. None of them figured it out.
Yeah.
Also, all the popular guys that were at the Rollerway, I'll go ahead and say none of them figured it out either.
I'm pretty sure they kill people for pleasure now.
Yeah.
That's what they do. Possibly.
Because I don't
films
feel
is
like
their
I don't
thing.
feel like a lot of people that went to I went to the Vi Boys and Girls Club. I don't feel like they figured it out either.
No. Most people, I think that
Denzel Washington's full of shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Everyone that I can even think of that was there has been on meth.
Yeah,
Hands down.
it's a good
meth.
thing. It's a good thing they forced us to stay there through the meetings
Yeah.
or the assemblies. God,
Give us some claps.
they'd fucking okay. So the Vi Boys. Did you ever go to the club?
No.
God, lucky.
Nope.
Actually,
I had
I
a
say
great
lucky.
time.
I say lucky, but I don't know what else I would have done like through grade school if I didn't do that. Except for I'd probably spend more time at the Rollerway. Not skating.
All I
Right.
remember was just playing
At least I could
football.
go play dodgeball and
Football, Orchards versus
football.
Centennial.
And yes,
what we
and
did.
also a little bit
Monica in your life. Oh,
and the Oregon Trail.
oh right. Yes.
A little number munchers action. Anyway.
Nom nom nom.
No, I like to munch that pussy. Okay, so at the Vi Boys and Girls Club, though, they would do this thing where, like, you get there, you eat, like, a grilled cheese sandwich and, like, a glass of milk or some shit.
No, you didn't get milk. You just got a grilled cheese and
just
then
like
a
a
water fountain.
Was it just, like, a crappily
Not a
made grilled
line.
cheese? Okay. So
Yeah,
then they're
because
like,
the other club members would make them.
so then all of these, just faggot, like people that ran the club. I usually didn't like any of those high school pieces of shit that ran that club.
They
And
always
now-
had high schoolers.
And now
doing
I
it,
know
too.
that they're high schoolers because I'm older than that, and
Right.
I know that those kids suck. But back then, they were like big and
Right.
scary,
They were taller
and
than
I
you,
hated their
yes.
guts. And like now I know that they're faggots, and I know that they're like douchebags who aren't doing anything with their lives now too. But they'd be like assembly or meeting, like
Yeah.
they'd basically just walk through just fucking shouting, like. And I swear to God, they had like.
And you
they-
had to go to the assembly or you had to leave the club.
You had to go to the assembly or you had to leave the club. These kids though, like they
Which was
totally-
funny because you go, I just don't want to go to the assembly. I'd rather play because I have no place to go. Well, you're going or you're going to leave.
And these kids though, these high school kids.
until my mother gets home.
Yeah, and that's the way we were. That's the way we
Jesus.
were. These kids had like little power trips. Like these are like 15, 16-year-old kids, 17. That had like little power trips. Like
Yeah.
they didn't understand. Like my mom, like paid for a
Right.
membership for us to go to this shithole.
Right.
And so they're like, no, if you don't go to the assembly, you don't get to like hang out here. So that happened one time where my sister and I walked to A and B, and then like we walked back after the assembly, and they were like, you have to go home. So we walked all the way to my house, to our trailer.
Wow.
And my mom got off work at Potlatch
and chewed some ass
and drove up there. No, because there's no cell phone, so we didn't call my mom. So she went up there. She went up there, saw that we weren't there. They didn't keep track of the fact that they checked us out for us to walk all the way home, fucking 4 miles. And my mom like freaked out. She had called the police. She didn't, like, my mom's like that. Like, my mom's like, if you don't come home for dinner, like, my mom's mentality is like, if you don't come home for dinner, I'm calling the police because you're like, you've been raped.
You're at large, yeah.
you've not only been like kidnapped,
harmed,
but you've been raped so hard.
Yeah.
So many times. So anally.
Ooh.
Like, that's happened.
Yeah.
And so she like freaked out and like she like went up there and like just lit them up.
Oh, I bet.
But then the other part of that story is don't think my mom was that cool, because once they told her what we did, that we left during the assembly to go to A and B, my mom beat the shit out of my sister and I too. So I don't mean for realsies beat the shit out of, but we got a good whooping.
Yeah.
Whooping. And so the moral of the story is, I sometimes wish I would have been abducted and raped anyways.
My favorite was because they'd always like they'd throw it at you like a power trip, like, you're gonna have to leave and you can't come back. Well, I lived in the apartments right behind the Valley Boys and Girls Club, so I'm just like,
yeah,
okay,
damn,
later, fuckers. And they're just like, what the? We got no power over you.
Yeah.
What are you? You're some kind of monster machine.
The last time I went to the club, I cussed a whole lot of bunches, and they told me I had to do what were they called if you cussed?
Crab walks.
Yeah,
bear crawls.
Bear crawls. The thing that your brother did every day. Every day, Jared's brother has to do these fucking bear crawls because he would like talk during the assemblies and stuff, and like we just knew Dion was gonna be in trouble that day. So
Dion, Sean, and Steve.
Yeah. Okay. So
because they were always out back smoking,
just
or something.
little douchebags. So we I love your brother to death.
I think that's the only reason why I ever think whenever I did go to the assemblies, because my brother was going to get in trouble. I was going to be getting.
You just wanted to see it.
I could just beat my little kid meat off to it.
So,
yeah, you got in trouble again.
That'll teach you to fucking break my G.I. Joes, you cock.
So he'd get in trouble. But they had like the teen center, remember? Which, by the way, they're totally power trippy about letting kids into the teen center.
You're not 13. You can't be in here. And then you get in there and you're like, wow, this is gay.
I turned 13. I was in 7th grade. I turned 13. I was able to go into the teen center for 1 week before I got in trouble for cussing. I said fuck. And they're like, hey, you need to... No, what did they do if you cussed? You had to do like push-ups or some shit. Like you had to do like 10 push-ups or something. And
or if you didn't do the push-ups, they'd make you do either crab walk, bear crawl, or the sit against the wall like in a chair position.
No, it was that. So they were gonna make me do
like
for 12
a while. Seconds.
Or some 20
seconds.
Some stupid shit. But I thought I was such a cool 13-year-old, so I was like, "Fuck that! I'm not doing that." And so they were kicking me out, and I cussed a whole bunch of more times. And so they said I could never come back unless I did those things.
Yeah.
And my mom found out about that. I was like banned to go. My mom had paid for like the membership. She's like, "Well, I want my money back." And I'm like, "Well, he did all this stuff." So then she came home and like whooped the shit out of me, and then drove back up there with me in the car. I'm like, yeah, she's like, she whooped the shit out of me. She's gonna drag me in there, make me apologize, make me do the punishment.
Yeah.
We walk into the Valley Boys and Girls Club, and my mom's like, and you know what? Fuck you. We don't want to be a part of your stupid club anyways. And took my sister, and we like went home.
Wow.
I was like,
that didn't send the right message, I don't think.
No, I was so confused.
Yeah.
And sometimes I kind of wish I would have got abducted and raped so many times.
Sounds good.
I'll come back to that.
I think that's...
Yeah, that's my storytelling.
I like it. I
always like playing dodgeball and hitting the little kids.
Dead rabbit.
Dead rabbit. Yeah. Bombardment.
Yeah.
Just get that ball, and there'd always be like some like 7-year-old who's like, I'm so cool, and you just fucking and you hear it like his head beats off of it and hits the ground and just
those like rubber, like those rubber like
red.
Because once you got old enough, you could actually have the strength to get a grip where you can squeeze the ball and get like
just fucking,
and you can throw it where it spins.
Yes.
Blast.
You throw it so hard that you actually have to like do a quick calculation in your head. You're like, if I throw it this way, it's gonna curve and hit him that way. It'll get him right in the face. Yeah.
Whiplash their head back. They hit the ground and just smash their head.
Biggest chubby.
I'm so hard right now.
We used to play it up in the wrestling loft, so everything was covered in a fucking pad, and we'd do fucking front flips and assault rifle rolls up when we were in Clarkson High School. We'd do it up in the wrestling loft, and we'd play a little bit of dodgeball too. I mean, they said that we were doing it, but I was always saying no and squealing like a pig, like they told me to. It was really dark, really dark.
I went to one wrestling meeting because I was going to do wrestling because I liked professional wrestling, and then we found out that this wrestling was gay.
We're not going to learn how to souffle anybody.
Yeah.
No suplex? God.
Yeah, okay. So
whatever the fuck they do in
wrestling.
Can I be the Earthquake? Can I be Hulk Hogan?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Grade.
Get down on your hands and knees and have another boy grope your genitals.
7th grade. 7th grade, I went to a wrestling meeting because at that point I was watching like Attitude Era, like WWE Raw, like WWF at the time. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Every Monday.
Yeah, every Monday night.
It's still every Monday, right?
It is still, yeah. But I was totally watching
and then skip school Tuesday because you stayed up.
Oh, yeah. Because it was from 9 to 11. 9 to midnight. It's 3 hours long. Or
it was only 1 hour at the time.
No.
Yeah, there was only one. It was 9:30 to 10:30.
Eat my shit.
And then it went 2 hours after.
But I watched WCW also.
Yeah.
Calm. All right, so anyway. So I went to a wrestling meeting and then saw how gay it was. Like the coach, his name is Jeff Carlin. I don't care to say his name. He's a piece of shit. He was like talking about in the meeting how when he was in high school, he wrestled and he sucked on a guy's face, like on his cheek, like to get the guy to like tap out, like that's how I made him quit. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna go home.
Well, see you fuckers later.
Talking about sucking some dude's dick.
Ugh.
Anyway, we're done with the show.
Gross. Oh, okay. Oh, that's
it.
Disturbing, though. That's foul.
Nightmares.
Douchebag.
I am the Russian
douchebag.
Wrestling in high school was terrible. And then wasn't there a girl that wanted to do it, and like they were shitting their pants over it? Our school was.
Yeah, I knew this. We knew this guy that was like a huge, big, fat guy, and he was like also really tall.
He was a great big fat person.
He was a great big fat guy, and he was like gonna play basketball in junior high. He wanted to play basketball, and I was like, "You're like big and fat, like and slow." He's like, "Well, I can shoot the ball pretty good," and I'm like, "I don't think you're gonna make the team." And I got called into the principal's office because I was really mean to him, apparently, for saying that he wasn't going to make the team. And then the coach didn't make the team, so I went into the principal and I'm like, so did the coach have to come talk to you? Because I didn't know that Shaq went to our school.
Yeah, no kidding. Jesus. Lame.
Prove me wrong.
Yeah.
Dumb. Remember, if something bad happened to you, you probably did it to yourself.
Probably.
Thanks for listening to the show. God, I had fun. That was a fun episode.
You're
at Derek Young on the twits.
At SirJarod on the Twitter.
I'm at Nathan L. Betts on the Twitter.
I'm at Half Dubbed.
And you can call us at 188-317-2694. Leave us a voicemail. We'll play it back on the air. We give you a little disclaimer saying that, hey, if you call us, you're probably going to use it on the show. And that's our fair warning. So call us, leave us a message, and pretty soon, I have a feeling by like the end of summer, we might be doing these shows like actually for realsy live. So we'll stay tuned for that. That might be possible.
It's exciting.
Coming down the way.
Don't forget, if you don't want to go on the Twitter, because a lot of people don't have Twitter, comments below.
Yes, comments on.
Talk to us about.
Actually, no. Even if you do have Twitter, comment below this shit.
Yeah, comment on YouTube. Go to youtube.com/time spent poorly. Find us by the person Time Spent Poorly on the Facebook. Leave us a comment there. Just comment us.
Tell us stories about your fucking childhood.
Hell yeah.
We want to hear it. We'll make fun of it.
I would love to hear stories from other people who, like, what did you have to do?
That was your own personal hell.
To get, what was your yeah. What was, comment below, and what was your personal hell?
Yeah. What did you have to survive to make it through childhood?
To, like, where you are right now.
Like, I played in the backyard with a fucking hose that had a crick in it. I think I've said this before. It connects a fucking laundry to the thing. And I just called it, that was my friend Hose Nose. Yeah, so it's very pathetic. Wow. Very sad.
If it makes you feel bad, I always put on the Power Ranger gloves with the things and the dagger and would swing around out back going, Morphin' time!
Yeah,
when I was by myself.
When I was a little kid, my grandma had this vacuum cleaner hose, and I would like put it in the air and be like, I've got the power! Why?
Awesome.
Thanks.
Thank you guys.
See you fuckers later.
Peace out, bitches.
Oh, God.
I remembered the thingy. Oh, God. I got it. Okay, that's all. TimespentPoorly.com.